Hello everyone, and welcome to a new celebrity reading. Happy day to all. So it feels good to sit down again and to take some time to do another reading. And this reading came very unexpectedly because I was going to do another reading on another celebrity or celebrities per se, but this done happened. So guys, I'm sorry to sound sad. We are going to be pulling on the former relationship of Katy Perry and her ex-fiance, Orlandobloom. Now, I know you guys are aware of the news, you Katy Perry fans like myself, and your Orlandobloom fans, such as myself, that the two lovebirds are no more. This came out as a shock of the week because this video is actually recorded the week that, I went to my concert, and I have been working all this week, posting this, posting that, getting the vlog together. Well, actually, the vlog, it should be out definitely after this video. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check out my vlog, if you're a fan like myself, please feel free to check it out. It was really fun, very hot, but if you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. But however, during this time, this news came out that suddenly Katy Perry and Orlandobloom decided to break up. They'd been together for a total of 9 years. I didn't even realize that they had been together that long. It almost seems like it was a day before yesterday. Oh my God, look at this photo. Yeah, so they've been together for a total of 9 years. They've been engaged for 6, and together they have a baby girl. I believe her name is Daisy, 4 years old. So they do have a child, and then suddenly they decide to break up. And the reason for it is that is what we're going to find out in this video. Now keep in mind, everything is alleged. So I remember a couple of months ago, I'd be seeing blogs and certain people was dragging Katy Perry over certain things. One of the things what she did was that she actually went in space, her and a couple of other famous females, and when they landed, she comes out with, a daisy, and they were showing her in space where she was holding a daisy, and I feel like that daisy was supposed to be the representation of her daughter. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I didn't see anything wrong with it. But after that happened, they landed, and she came out and she kissed the ground. And when she did that, they were making such a big issue of it. They were saying that she was being too extra. Again, I didn't think nothing about it, because if I was her, as well as those other ladies, and I went up in space and not sure if I was going to go up there and get stuck and not come back down, I will kiss the fucking ground too. Okay? I know. Don't tell me that you guys wouldn't do it. Okay? I'm telling you the honest truth. I would do it. I don't blame the woman for doing that. But because she did that, they dragged her. And then also, other things that she have done. Not Orlando on his part. He just seemed like he's been quiet. But they've been dragging her. And now another thing that had happened was another incident regarding when she went off on a fan for trying to slide into, I don't know if the fan was trying to, I believe the fan was trying to slide into Orlando Bloom's DMs. I don't know how you can do that.
Katy Perry just left one of her fans absolutely speechless.
Cute grin. I know why you're here. Get it!
The singer was forced to halt her latest show in Nevada on Saturday evening to single out one of her bewildered fans.
No. Oh yeah. Cute grin. I know why you're here. Get it! Listen, if you keep DMing my man.
I have the lyrics.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I know. Get it! I've been doing it for months, ever since the presidency.
Yeah.
You didn't come to see me play. If you keep on DMing my man, I'm gonna have you removed. Get him! Get him! Seriously.
Okay.
It's your own line.
Katy, I love you.
I want it. I'm his.
He's mine.
I said I'm his.
He's mine.
And the same fan was at her concert, and she called him out for it, said, don't be texting my man. You know, like, she put it on him, and I gave her props for that. I mean, like, girl, protect your man, you know, y'all do what you gotta do. I didn't think nothing of that either. So long story short, for me, the things that they said, that what Katy Perry was doing, whatever, how it made people feel, I didn't feel nothing about it. Okay, I guess that's why, you know, I'm a true Katy Perry fan. Okay, none of that stuff don't offend me, especially with the space part, because it's a what if. It's a what if every time, and planes are crashing too. Please. So I don't know. Now, we don't know if was something that was contributing to that, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But again, you guys, we're going to see what is going on. Now, what I have done, I have begun pulling out some cards, and I do see some things. And long story short, it looks as though that the relationship had ran its course. Okay, but we'll get into that with what I am going to share. But let me stop my talking. Let's get to the tea, y'all. Let's get to the tea. I had to put the little narration in there, so let's do it. All right, so disclaimer, please keep in mind again that everything in this reading pertain to the former relationship of Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom is considered 100% alleged, unless it is confirmed by the persons or the persons closest to them. Okay, please be respectful, okay, so you won't get blocked and then we'll all be skippy. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. All right, guys, I am back. So here are my tarot cards, and they are so cute. They come from a new tarot card deck. I know, you're like, again? That I just purchased, called the Cute Ghost Tarot from the TikTok shop. They have very reasonable card decks, by the way, FYI, for you future tarot oracle readers, okay? But yeah, so I begun to pull out some cards, and I'm gonna break it down to you one by one. So we're gonna get started with this one. Okay, so the first card that we have the Two of Coins, which in tarot represents two of pentagrams, and this means within a love relationship that the Two of Pentagrams in reverse indicates a state of overwhelm and imbalance in your life. You may be trying to juggle too many responsibilities, leading to stress and a lack of organization. This card suggests that you need to reassess your priorities and focus on what truly matters. So overextending yourself can lead to exhaustion and failure. It is a reminder to prioritize your well-being to avoid taking more than you can handle. Whoa, okay, so that right there straightly states that allegedly between Katy and Orlando, there appears to be an imbalance there, and that it indicates different careers, because she's a singer, he's an actor, she tours, he may go away some months at a time to do a new movie or press conference. So it sounds like to me that one of the reasons why this relationship had ran its course is because it was very overwhelming trying to, do a career, be with one another. Then you got a child, you have to do that too. And just thinking about it, I know that it is a handful. I can't even imagine, especially if you're famous. I feel like that this may be coming from like Katy's side, because Orlando, he is like the actor side, he's more like subtle. She tours, so think about, she tours and she's performing. And from what my understanding, I do believe that they said that they are in Australia. I'm not sure if they're in Australia or they're on Australia for vacation. I have to look into it. But due to the fact that she's a singer, she's touring, and, with all the, the focusedness on her career, that could be one of the issues. And guys, let me show you this next card here. So we have the next card. This card, you see how this card looks? Look at this card. We have enlightenment. So looking at this card now, keep in mind, this deck does not come with, like any booklet. It is basically represents like you have to use your intuition. So you see that the enlightenment of this ghost, and he's surrounded like by music. I am getting like Katy Perry vibes by looking at this picture. Because you see music, because she's the singer. So Orlando's not the singer, he's the actor, so she's the singer. So it's telling me that she's wrapped up into her music career to want to take time to be in this relationship. I'm getting the feeling like suddenly my head went to Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth. I don't know where my mind went. I don't know. I haven't done that. I haven't done a reading. That was a long time ago. That was almost a year ago. But in this situation, yeah, this is definitely coming from Katy Perry. This is definitely her. And again, this card represents them both. Like, it was a bunch of, it's a sense of being like overwhelmed, too much responsibilities, and Spirit's telling that you have to reassess your space to try to make it fluctuate with you, so you won't feel so stressed and overwhelmed or irritated or anything like that. I guess that's why Katy kind of like got mad at that fan, because due to the fact that she's busy touring and she's not with Orlando all the time, and he may want her to be there, and it's just like that kind of thing, because she's focusing on her career. Enlightenment. Okay, guys, so let me do this. Before I even go to the next card, let's go back to the Two of Coins for a minute. Now, you see it's in reverse. So I'm going to see what it means like in a love meaning. And it states that Okay, space stays the same thing. We have feeling overwhelmed, out of balance, neglect. Neglect is another issue. Neglect. Your partner might feel neglected if you are not prioritizing them amidst work and personal responsibilities. Okay, there was allegedly some neglection there. Decision making. You might be facing significant financial decisions or other important choices that could affect the relationship. Ouch, that's another one. The next one, need for communication. Open and honest conversations are essentials to address any issues to restore balance in the relationship. Let me see. Didn't I see something? I literally saw something about someone that could be feeling hesitant and not speaking. Someone's concern may not be sincere. Higher alternative motives. Okay, guys, so let me show you these two cards speaking of which. Okay, see these two? We have loyal or not. Someone is testing your loyalty, and double standard. Different people are held to different standards. So the different standards definitely resonates with the Two of Wands, representing that both Orlando and Katy had they're two different people with two different, they think different, two different minds. One want one thing, the other one want another. See that double standard? They're held to different standards. And loyal or not, that's the next one. Loyal or not, someone is testing your loyalty. So allegedly, someone may feel that someone may not be loyal in their relationship. Like the times when, let's say, Katy goes away, or when Orlando goes away, let's say they're working in separate places. It could be one or the other, or it could be the both of them maybe feeling that, are they being loyal to me? Is they seeing someone else? There's also another thing going back to that communication card. Look, a facade of concern. Someone's concern may not be sincere, hiding alternative motives. So someone could be coming to the other person being fake. They could be like expressing their emotions, and the other person may go along with it, but just to make the other person feel better, but they have other things going on in their mind. Like they being fake. This represents a person being fake. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there with just those three, because we did a lot, but we have that. So the next card that we have the Death card, And the Death card in the upright represents transformation, making way for new, loss, failure, illness, or death, and bad luck. It may also indicate the ending of a toxic relationship, oh boy, allegedly, and it's time to move on and start fresh. This card also means that the circumstances around you are changing. Old cycles are being purged, cleansed, and released. It may also indicate that a situation that no longer serves you is being removed from your life so that new beginnings can flourish in its place. So guys, as much as I'm disappointed of hearing the news, and I know you guys that are viewing this are probably as well for the two, but it looks as though like spiritually it was time for the relationship to end. There were things that were going on that, of course, we won't know because it's their business, but there were issues that they were having, and spiritually it has came a time, the time has come for this relationship to end. So it is something that I feel like, and they actually said this too when this came back, it is said that there is no going back. There's no going back. It's almost like something came in and touched them spiritually and made them realize that this relationship has ran its course and it's time for them to navigate into this new phase of being co-parents to their daughter, and that way they can tend to their careers. Okay, so that's why that's why that message came up. There is no going back for it. At least because I haven't pulled out any more cards yet. Okay, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So we have the Death card. The next card that we have the Eight of Coins, which represents the Eight of Pentagrams in the upright. And the Eight of Pentagrams in a love context symbolizes commitment, hard work, and dedication. It indicates that both partners are putting in consistent efforts to nurture their relationship, reflecting high standards and a commitment to mutual growth. This card suggests that the relationship requires ongoing attention and effort, empathizing the importance of diligent actions over time to build a strong foundation. It is a positive sign for both existing and budding relationships, encouraging partners to show their love through consistent actions and to work together towards common goals. So this card here seemed like that this is telling me before they broke up, that is telling me that they were trying to keep this relationship going, the both of them, but due to the fact of their double standards, that one want one thing but the other one wants the other, it ran its course. Because if they weren't, I'm gonna say this, if they weren't working on the relationship, y'all, they wouldn't been together for almost 9 years. You know, that's a very long time, okay, to be with someone if you weren't putting in that work and effort. So spiritually, Spirit is telling us that they were trying to make this work. There was a time there, of course, they were in love with one another and they got along so well. I even remember the time that Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom's, first, I'm not sure if they were married. I think they were boyfriend and girlfriend, but Miranda Carr, I'm going to put a picture of her on the screen. Miranda Carr, she was a Victoria's Secret model, absolutely beautiful. And I believe Orlando has a son with her. But Miranda and Katy got along like they're like best friends. Like they love each other almost like sisters, I guess you would say sister wives. I guess y'all can say that if you want to say that. But yeah, they get along so well. So there was a fourth effort of trying there, but it comes from what I'm getting, guys. Again, it comes from them, two different people. The careers definitely had effect with this relationship, and of course with them allegedly being unsure about if one was being faithful or not. Okay, so we have that. And the next one we have the Six of Sticks. Six of Sticks, which represents the Six of Wands in the upright. And this represents victory and winning, moving forward at a stable pace, popularity increase, things that have been put into action or moving along, relationships with similar goals, success in business, virtue, and ideas. Congratulate your efforts so far. Fame and acclaim, progress and ambition, self-confidence and esteem improving, advantages and pride, receiving awards, trophies, certificates, having character and identity, establishment of your own place in the world, feeling welcome and honored, stability, and heading towards your goals. Okay, so this right here, it just screams wholeheartedly that this breakup it's definitely a career thing, because someone is getting popular, someone is getting recognizable, someone feels like that they're winning within the relationship. I'm getting Katy on the side, like with her. I'm getting Katy. Yeah, this is something to do like career related. That one of them had both of them. Let me reference this. Okay, so I feel like we need to do them individually. I'm telling you, but this to me screams Katy. So I feel like since Katy is all about her career and the popularity with her, her concerts, her music, everything she has done, she's very popular. And in order to enjoy that and continue to have that relationship, to have the career aspect, she was willing to sacrifice her relationship, okay? Allegedly willing to sacrifice her romantic relationship with Orlandobloom for her career. That's the vibe that I'm getting, because you see the terms that I'm hearing, like she feel like she's winning, she's not upset. I'm not sure if they say that she's upset. I haven't read up on anything because I didn't really want to read. I wanted to do the reading without hearing what anyone else has to say, no other readers or anything like that. I want to get this from only my perspective, allegedly. But that's the feeling what I'm getting, that is what Katy definitely did. That Katy said, F the relationship, I'm gonna focus on my career. I'm just getting a sense of, someone was just one day just being tired. I'm tired of it overall, and I can do bad by myself and You guys get what I'm saying. All right, so we have the 6 of Sticks here. Now let's go over these 2 cards. So the next card we have family ties. Family dynamics are influencing the relationship. So this is really interesting. So this is telling me also that, everyone has a family. And allegedly family could have been meddling in this relationship, either on Orlando's side or on Katy's side. One maybe was one ear and the other one was in the other. Like telling their opinion, like sticking their nose where it don't belong. That's why nobody don't like no family. No family shouldn't even be in your business, point blank, period. But allegedly it looks like that some family member or a family member could be like a mom, a dad, brother and sister. I don't know about Katy's or Orlando's background, but a family member allegedly did intervene within this relationship by putting a bug in someone's ear. Which that's weird, because they look so cute together. Why are you gonna do that? You hate her. And the last card that we have of this reading for now, we have inner conflict. Inner conflict make decision making difficult. So that goes back to the communication card, not being able to communicate. The facade being fake, not being up forward about something. Oh boy, you guys. So we have that. All right, y'all. So these are all the cards I'm going to pull out, and I am going to go on to the next segment. This reading ain't over. We're going to continue this at my house. Hold tight. All right, guys, I am back. So you notice the different background. Yes, I am at home, and really good because I have my screen here where I could just look into the former lovebirds. So, but I know I was at work, and I did say we will continue this reading at the house. So we are here now. I still have the other cards I have not used yet. I'm just rubbing my hands with some more Psychic Vision oil. And I notice I am slightly out at my place of work, so gotta bring in some more of that. Okay, let's do the time I'm there. So I'm gonna sort everything out. So right now, I want to continue pulling on both Katy and Orlando. We took out some more oracle cards, but I want to do some more oracle. So I have my love oracle card deck, and we're gonna get the feel. We're gonna ask Spirit what other issues that allegedly may have lied as a reason for their split. Now, from what I can remember, because this is recorded the day after, that I did say that the relationship had ran its course. There could have been allegedly, you know, some family involvement, some one or the other is not feeling trustworthy towards each other. They could have felt a sense of overwhelmment, and it's something about wanting to focus on their career. And I take that coming off on Katy's side, that due to her being successful in her career, it could feel a little difficult trying to, you know, manage a career, the child, and the husband. Yeah, that kind of thing. So we're going to see if there's a little bit more that we can find. And I also managed to print out their pictures. So I wanted to do readings on them individually, just little quick reads before we wrap this reading up. And I'm hoping that my screen does not run out, excuse me, through this. So let me drink something. Okay, guys, so all right, so we're gonna get started. Let me ring the bell. Okay. Dear God, Spirit, I call upon you to give me the most precise response concerning Katy and her ex, orlandobloom. What were the reasons, allegedly, what were the reasons involving their split? For Katy and orlandobloom. Okay, so let's see what we can get. Writing Katy. Okay, we had the first card. We had Death. Okay. Which represents awareness, importance, value. Okay, guys, we have shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. So this is definitely the shocking part. Yes, of course, because it is indeed to me like very shocking that the news came out of this breakup. Like, I know some of us would never thought that these two would break up, knowing how cute they are and how they've been together for such a long time. So it was quite shocking, definitely to us, and also it was very, if you guys see at the bottom, unexpected. It was very unexpected of them breaking up. Okay, Spirit. What was the reason why Katy Perry and orlandobloom, they broke up? Alright, we have a next card here. We have running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. That goes back to that lack of communication, having trouble communicating to one another. One may appear like that they were running away from certain aspects. I'm getting a feeling like there could have been times where they could have a conversation and something could come up that one or the other could have been avoiding. So they either ghost themselves, disappearing. I'm getting a feel of like, working when either Katy and Orlando would be working, and one could be checking in on the other, and they may not respond right away, or they may ask a certain question and it goes unanswered. That's probably why the trust issues had came about allegedly within this relationship, because it was just a sense of, I feel like that someone was being very hesitant in the relationship when trying to talk some things out. So that's really interesting. All right, let's see what else we can get. Okay. See, the next card that we have Divine Feminine, Yin feminine energy. So there appears to be like a divine feminine energy that could be surrounding them. Now this could mean a lot. This could mean some things. I'm getting to feel like that this could have been a feminine energy that may have interfered within their relationship, or on Orlando's side, allegedly, there appears to be in feminine energy, and this, what I feel, is definitely not coming from Katy. But you already have one woman. Them two with another female present. It's either someone that interfered with this, or someone that he could have, allegedly. I'm saying allegedly. Let's see what these two came out. We have chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. And then the next card we have possibilities, free, spirited, adventures, risk. So the chemistry part, I'm getting a feeling like it's saying that, of course, throughout the time when them two were together, there was chemistry, spark, passion. Another way by saying, that they truly loved one another. And the possibilities card is telling me that when it's whatever that either her or him had decided, they just, I guess that's a free spirit, so free spirited. So someone definitely, I feel, has a free spirited energy, but it's like one or the other doing things and taking the risk of doing them, if that makes sense. Like, whatever decision that they decide to do, it contains a risk. Like, so many different possibilities between the two. Okay. All right, you guys. So those are the 6 cards from this card deck. All right, I got one more, and the next card we have spying, social network, information, ways. Ooh, on that Divine Feminine card, spying. Someone was spying on the other on their social media, information, ways. Then we get a little bit more tea. Okay. All right, guys. So that concludes from that card deck. Let me grab the Messages of Love Oracle. Okay, I'm just going to put these on over to the side. And let's grab these. Messages of Love Oracle card deck. Okay, so Spirit, now with my Messages of Love Oracle card deck, can you go into a little bit more in depth as to the reason for Katy Perry's and orlandobloom's relationship to end? Hey, this one seems like it's calling to me. The first card that we have soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. So it sounds like that, just seems like something did happen enough for a person to be saying, everything that I've been through with you, I would never forget what you have done to me. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. And we have like soul contract. I'm getting a sense that whatever happened is so deep that it lies within the soul, and it would never be forgotten. Like one or the other may take this into the next life. That's what I'm getting to feel. But you know how they say we carry bad shit with us from previous life. When we're in one life and we go into another, that bad shit follows us. So whatever it appears that had happened, it would never be forgotten. Like the lessons learned. And that could be like a good thing. Maybe it's like, okay, I know my worth and I'm going to keep this with me for the rest of my life and on to the next one. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's not nothing that's seriously bad. That's what I'm hoping. So we have soul contract. Okay, so we have 3 cards, you guys. The first card that we have reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. Now, this could have been in reference of one or the other could be thinking of the good times that they had with each other. This could be when they are apart and one or the other could be reminiscing about the good times that they had. We also have forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. So it appears that allegedly something could have happened in the past between one or the other. And I have to say one or the other because I'm not saying who's who. One or the other that had happened within the past. Like something had happened and I don't remember hearing anything about anyone cheating. It's not from what I get, but you know, everyone can't catch everything, but it does show that allegedly there were some things going on, y'all. There were some things that were going on between the two. It could be someone allegedly being unfaithful. And look at this one. We have third party. Third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. So, remember what I told you about what I feel like that someone else, like a family member or, you know, allegedly this divine feminine energy? There was a third party involved that was putting bugs, you know, either in her ear or in his ear. There was a third party. A third party was involved regarding the ending of this relationship. Cards are being thrown left and right. Okay, so let's go over these four real quick. First one we have unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Unsatisfied. The next one we have broken. I feel shattered about the situation. So, it could be either one or the other. Which this is the common reaction that would happen to someone, especially to somebody that been with this person for such a long time. So this is the energy right now, of course, at this time that someone feels broken within the relationship. Could be one, could be the other, could be the both of them. But I'm just going to say someone feels broken about the situation. The next one we have reveal. I want to tell you the truth. So this allegedly could state that prior to this breakup, there could have been something happened, you guys. Something happened within the relationship that caused this relationship. You're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm so done. I'm over it. It's either between one or the other. They came out with the truth about something. You see? Reveal. I want to tell you the truth. The real truth as to what's going on. And then we have this card, you guys. I have hope. We have hope. I haven't given up on us yet. So this is really interesting of this card coming out, considering there's like a death card. There's like the relationship have ran its course. I feel like somewhere in the midst of this union with the little bits, kind of like a dim light, that someone is feeling like they don't want to give up within this relationship. I wish I knew who's who, but we're going to check that out in a little bit, okay? Okay. All right, you guys, so let me go over. I want to grab my unsent letters. So I'm going to grab my unsent letters card deck, and we're going to just pull out one card pertaining for Katy and the other card pertaining to Orlando. So give me 1 second here. All right, you guys, so I cleared the section. We're going to just only going to pull out one card for Katy and one card for Orlando. I have my unsent letters card deck here. I haven't used these in a while. I just realized, y'all. I haven't used them in a while. Okay, so are they? Oh yeah, opposite side, opposite side. Oh my goodness, sorry guys, I had to sneeze. Sneezy. Okay. Alright, so Spirit, using my unsent letters oracle card deck for Miss Katy Perry, what would be her love sent letter to her ex-fiance, Orlando Bloom? What would Katy Perry like to say? That's getting my attention, you guys. That's just sticking up, as you guys can see here. I'm gonna pull that one out, and we have thinking of you. I thought of you every day, many times daily. Lovely thoughts, longing for what we have. So many moments and things I've wanted to share. That is very interesting, very interesting. So accidentally that goes back again, y'all, to the not being trustworthy. That could feel like that could have been like coming from Orlando's side, allegedly. That he was just thinking of some things. And this is Katy's way of saying that, you know, she was thinking about him, missing him. This goes back to when she could have been traveling and, you know, he couldn't go. He had to stay home, you know, with baby. And this is her saying, you know, thinking of you and, you know, I thought about you. I wanted to spend time with you. And on her part, it appears that, you know, she was the one that was very, like, she was constantly thinking about the relationship, thinking about him. And so many moments that she wished she could share if she wouldn't be so busy. Yeah, that's very interesting. Now, let's see what Orlando's card says. Spirit for Mr. Orlando Bloom. What will be his card for his ex-fiance, Katy Perry? Okay, I see a card. See how that card is tilted this way? I'll grab this one. We have I know it shouldn't. The idea of you with someone else makes me sick. The idea of you being better for a person who's not me makes my heart pound. The thought of you loving someone else makes my stomach churn. Wow. Wow. That's very interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, we don't have to pull on them separately. Yeah, I'm very curious about that because okay, so it seemed like now it's coming off of him. It's coming off of him that he is assuming that allegedly Katy could have been talking to other guys. Like he has that like the thought of you being with someone else, and on her part it's like she's like, I'm thinking of you every day, I'm missing you, you know, I'm missing the times that we have together. The reminiscing card that you guys saw a few minutes earlier in the last card deck, but it's like she's, you know, loving on him, but he just has that side like just the thought of you being with someone, allegedly the thought of you being with someone else makes me sick. Like I can't stand it. You know, so that is really interesting. Really interesting. Alright, so I pulled out those two. Wow. Pull out those two. Let's pull them individually. And I'm trying to see if we could, should we use the Lover's Oracle? I'm going to use the Lover's Oracle. You know what, guys, I want to keep playing with my unsent love letters a little bit more. Let's do two more. Alright, Spirit, back to Katy Perry. What is another card and representing in the now about how she's feeling towards her ex-fiance Orlando Bloom for Katy Perry? Let's pull out another one because that's very interesting before I get to the... Let's see what these say. We have the first one. I don't know how to not dream of you. So many things remind me of you. I was feeling like she's the broken one. She's the one that's broken of it. Was Orlando Bloom her crush? Was he like someone that was like her crush? I gotta pull that up. Or if you guys know who's viewing this video, please let me know. That's like if Orlando Bloom was her crush. But yeah, it just sounds like that she's really broken by the relationship. The next card we have your imprint. What I do remember so vividly is your laughter, truly and deeply without reserve, shining. Your imprint. Wow. Yeah, guys, she's going through it. Allegedly, she's going through it. Ooh, breakups. That is something. And with this camera here. Alright, you guys, so we got hers. Let's go back to Orlando. Spirit for Orlando again. Regarding the energy, the present energy now, how does he feel about his ex, Katy Perry? Attention. Alright, thumb against the wall. I swear I have neighbors now next door. It would be for me. The first card we have, I lost you. You were and still are everything to me. Whoa, yes, I lost you. You were and still everything to me. That love is still there. I don't even remember I pulled out a did I pull out an inseparable card? I did pull out a chemistry card you guys saw. Oh boy. Oh wow. You chose someone else. I wish it could have been us. good luck with your new person. Whoa. And then back to the first card here. I know I shouldn't. The idea of you with someone else makes me sick. The idea of you being better for a person who is not me makes my heart pound. The thought of you loving someone else makes my stomach churn. Wow. So it sounds like to me that there's like there was some love there, and like now the relationship had ran its course, but it sounded like to me like with Katy, like she loved him, but she had to let him go, like risk, sacrifice. This is very interesting. And then this came out, said you chose someone else. Like in a sense of she was tired in this relationship, but she loves him. Wow, it's so many aspects to this. Really. Yeah, we really gotta pull on them individually. Let me go ahead and get a photo. Who's the first person? Let me see. Since Orlando came up first, I have his photo. Let me zoom him in. Let's pull up on starting on his energy. Okay, for Orlando. Okay, I'm gonna put these on over to the side. Wow. So it was like a sense of being untrustworthy, like not trusting. Girl, something to me, somebody got tired. That's all I gotta say. I feel like somebody got tired within the relationship. Oh boy. Alright, I got my Lover's Whispers Oracle card deck here. I'm just gonna pull out, let's pull out a total of 6 again. I suppose 6 again. And I also have my What Lies Beneath. So if I feel anything like, okay, we want to get a little bit more in depth, if I see something, I'm just going to grab those. And that's what we're going to use them too. Okay, these are like the last 2 card decks I'm going to be using. So, all right, Spirit with Orlando Bloom and regarding his former relationship with Katy Perry. What were the reasons why the relationship had ended? This is solely coming on him and his energy for Orlando Bloom. Okay. So what did Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry broke up? What are the issues he was having on his end with Katy? Okay, we have one. Let's see what this one says. This one kind of popped out. We have relationship, commitment, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend. So it just states that this could have been him. The relationship with him and Katy, like it was a commitment within the relationship, like he was in a relationship. Does this not state that he was in a relationship with someone else? We have another one, you guys. We have date, courting, dating, anniversary, meetup. Boy. Allegedly. But this. Okay. I'm going to have to pull out my What Lies Beneath for Orlando Bloom. Okay, is there anything else? Tainted Orlando Bloom. The third card we have sign and synchronicities, coincidence, signal, hint, message from the universe. then the next card that we have divine timing, wrong time, stalemate, perfect timing, waiting. So it could have been a sense that with Orlando and with him getting involved with Katy, it was a sense of wrong timing. It was the wrong time to get involved with her. This could be like another indication of him like waiting. He could have been like waiting for her. See, stalemate, timing, waiting for her. Let's see. Well, I might as well show since that came out. We have the home card. Comfort, safety, belonging, shelter. So this could represent that Orlando could be the type of person that could be like a homebody, that he likes to stay home a lot. It's a peace of mind. Like, who wouldn't? My spirit. Okay, this is the last card, you guys, for Orlando. We have oh boy. We have an ex-lover. Boy. What you talking about? You chose someone else. Ex-lover. Memories, the past, old flame, nostalgic. So, allegedly, you guys, allegedly, there could have been an ex-lover and a part of that divine feminine. But I tell y'all about Capricorns. I ain't gonna say it no more. Alright guys, so now I have I have my What Lies Beneath Oracle card deck. So we're gonna find out what lies beneath Orlando. I'm gonna pull out a total of at least 3 cards. If more comes out, I'll share. Spirit, what lies beneath Orlando Bloom regarding his former relationship with Katy Perry? This card feels like it's getting my attention. This one here. And let's pull out a third one. Lies beneath Orlando Bloom. And then this one. Alright, so we have investigating, if you guys can see. Sorry. We have investigating, we have running away, and we have emotional intelligence. So this is really interesting. Now, it appears to me my head is coming up with something else. You know, I pulled out some cards, you guys, that indicate that I feel like someone was missing somebody, like lacking thereof, that there was something that was missing. And I see like 2 things. The emotional intelligence card, emotional. So someone, you know, you hear someone say that they need emotional support, financial support. That's completely out of the norm, but emotional, just being, for someone to be there. And when a person is not there, then you could be trying to find that emotional support somewhere else. So it sounds like to me that with Orlando, he needed emotional support. Like he needed someone there. It looks as though like the ex-lover card, it could be Now it's allegedly, because you can run into an ex-lover, and your ex-lover could be like your friend. I don't believe in none of that shit, because I don't trust it. If you were with a person as a lover with me, I don't trust it. That's just me. But other people are different. So I'm getting to feel like Orlando was lacking of that emotional support. He wanted someone to be there with him. And that's during the time when, of course, Katy is, she's touring, and he may be in one place and she's in, another place. And then that's why now, because we see the investigating. So he's like trying to figure out like what's going on. So the investigation part, like spying, investigating, that's coming now. I'm getting to feel like that's coming off of him, like what he's doing with Katy. Like he wants to be in a commitment, like he's in a relationship, like commitment with her, like doesn't want nobody else but her. And then home, he's a homebody, so most of the time he's at home, or he's at home with the baby girl while she's working, and he's lacking of it. See the running away card? We have the running away. Let me show you that. Like the running away card, this could represent like him want to run away. Like he feels it though at times that he just wants to run away and be with someone else, allegedly, because he was lacking of that support from Katy. And then another thing, that's why the divine timing card came out, that it appears that it was not the right time. It was not the right time. It sounds like to me he could have met her, that he should have met her like later within life, not when she was so invested within her career. Could have met her like right after like the success, and then they could have linked up, and then boom. Because I do feel like there's that love there, but one is like starving for that affection, and in order for that to not continue hurting that person, which I feel like is coming from him, a risk had to be taken in order for them to not be feeling, that way. That goes back to that hope card, like I haven't given up on us yet, but this is just like, it just has to end. It has to end now. I don't know if there's a case where, they would end up being, back together one day. I don't know. Who knows? But at this time, yeah, that appears what is going on. And he could be seeking, like I said, some former, a person, like a former lover. It could be like someone from high school, that he's still friends with, allegedly, that he could be, like talking to try to get that feeling of that emotional support. That is it for Orlando. Now we're going to go over to Miss Katy Perry. I'm going to try to find an image of her. Okay, so like her images didn't come up. That's odd. Okay, must didn't get saved. Alright, I'm just going to zoom in. Let me just zoom in. Can I move her? Okay. Alright, so we have Katy Perry. She's a little bit bigger on the screen, but okay, perfect. Now with her, instead of using the Lover Whispers, I'm going to use the Broken Mirror. Let's see what it says on her, the Broken Mirror card deck. Move that over to the side. And then also what lies beneath. It's going to be the same pattern, only 6 cards. Okay. Alright, Spirit now to Katy Perry. What were her issues that allegedly could have took place that caused this breakup with her ex-fiance, Orlandobloom? The This one is calling me. Alright, so the first 3 cards we have for Katy Perry, we have the first one, intimacy, passion, coming into union, chemistry, missing you. So the chemistry, you guys, is only, it's an intense chemistry there between the two still, and there is a sense of like reminiscing. I feel like now with each other they could be like like missing each other. You see the cards from Katy like dreaming of you and your imprint. So there was a sense of intimacy there, and intimacy is still present in a form of them after they did the breakup. Okay, the next card we have, oh boy, we have third party. We have a love affair. Allegedly. Secrecy, third party, hooking up, STD. Don't worry about the hooking up STD part, okay? None of that, okay? But we have love affair. On Orlando's cards, what did he have? You chose someone else. It's almost like I love you, but I want to engage with someone else. So allegedly. We have the third card, infatuation, denial, obsession, attraction. So, it appears like allegedly someone could have caught Katy's eye. This person here. Another person came in, and allegedly she could be like denying the attraction towards this person, whoever this person is. And I'm trying to figure out, like, it's very weird also going back to that divine feminine card. Like, if something come out and say that Katy Perry was with another female, I'll be shook, because a divine feminine card did come out. Okay, I'm just gonna be silent for a minute. Okay, but you guys get what I'm saying. I'll be shooked. I'm gonna go back to this video and I'm gonna be like, what? Okay. All right. I think we pulled out a little bit more extra because I said total of 6. Okay, the next card we have no contact, blocked, silent treatment, cut off all communication. I need to explain that. We already seen the cards, so that was definitely one of the reasons. Allegedly, the next card we have envy, hater, spiteful, jealousy. Appears to be a sense of envy. Is that allegedly because Orlando was talking to the ex-lover? Allegedly. We have the next card, childish, immature, argumentative, playing the victim. Now, allegedly, that could be another one of that, where they're trying to talk, and allegedly she may have like a childish energy. And the last card, you guys, we have a cold shoulder, breakup, distance, separation. So yeah, you guys, long story short, to me, it does appear that it does come from like one needs something and the other one is playing the victim, but there appears to be like love there, and it's coming from two different people and how they're feeling. Oh boy. that's all I know. Okay. All right, so let's pull out 3 cards for Katy. What lies beneath Katy Perry regarding her ex-fiance, Orlando Bloom? Oh, I'm going all kinds of places. Okay, well, since these came out, she's got a little extra. So I said 3, but we have a bonus card. So let's see. The first card that we have for Katy, we have a situation's about to explode. Shit is about to pop off in flames. Wow. Now, I'm not sure if this could be what could happen down the line. Allegedly, some more information could be spilled, allegedly, and it's about to explode in more ways than we could ever imagine. Could be pertaining to her. The next card that we have divorce, breaking contract. So that screams loud and clear, like with the cold shoulder, breaking up. Divorce, breaking contract. Now, don't pay attention to the divorce because I know that they were engaged. They were never married. But it seems to me that if they were married and they were going through all of this, and probably which is why they stayed engaged for a total of 9 years, they were going to divorce. So she was not going to take that opportunity. We have for Katy expecting a new beginning. So a new beginning is approaching her. It's going to approach her. And with this picture right here, this could be where she may have met someone, or it could be infatuated with that person, that infatuation with someone. And we don't know who it is. And it could be one of those things where it could be like another relationship and another kid down the line for her. And the last, what? Dude, that's not accurate. What? Allegedly. I ain't saying nothing like that. Again, I don't know. I can't control what cards come out, y'all. I'm telling you, it's always something. Good Lord. Oh, but chewy. Okay. Let's zoom out of that. And let's go to another flow. I'm going to leave it this one at that. Okay. That kind of blew me there. All right, y'all. Okay, so it appears to me that these two are just more complicated in more ways than one. And overall, I hope that I made sense in this reading. But yeah. That doing the D part, it really got Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right, y'all. So let me zoom in. We're going to zoom in to the former lovebirds. And all right, you guys, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. I went through every card deck that I had. It is a wrap. So All right, you guys, so that concludes the tarot/oracle reading on the former relationship of Katy Perry and her ex-fiance Orlandobloom. You guys know what to do. If you guys have any comments, anything you would like to share pertaining to this reading, you're more than welcome to comment. The only thing I ask you guys is to please be respectful, okay? Be respectful. And we'll all be good. For requests are still open. Excuse me, for this time being. So if you do have a request, let me know that down in the comments. I will add that to my journal and I'll get it squared away. The only thing I ask you guys to do is to please be patient. I'm still going through like this predicament where I am working longer hours. I got to be on my P's and Q's. And if you guys are curious about me explaining more, feel free to go to my channel. I made 2 announcements and I just advise you to go over there. Actually go over there before you make your requests and then come back to this video if you still want me to do it. But I'm telling you guys that it is a waiting game. So if you don't have the patience, then don't comment, okay? Don't comment. I don't feel no ways. It is what it is for now. But I'm hoping that things will change, okay? Alright, for new readings debut once a Wednesday and once a Sunday for the time being. I know that I have been a little bit behind, so I'm trying to maintain everything within all of my social media platforms. So far, I've been doing good, but it's still the same schedule, once a Wednesday and once a Sunday. If you guys don't see like anything from me, that's just basically me taking a break, or if I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, then you won't get a video. Again, it's just what's going on right now at this time, okay? So I ask you, please bear with me. Follow me on my social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Flip. On TikTok, I am there most often. So if you guys have a TikTok account, please feel free to follow me over there. You'll get sneak peeks. You'll get tips and advices. You get to know me a little bit more. You'll see a whole bunch of K-pop stuff if you are a K-pop fan, because I love K-pop. And yeah, I would love to have you over. Feel free to follow me on my Instagram as well, and my Flip account. If you are on Flip, and I made a whole entire video regarding Flip and about how it works, that's also on my channel as well. Feel free to follow me over there. I would love to have you. I am going to do like collective readings over there as well, so I would love to have you there, okay? Lastly, I would like to say for you guys, thank you so much for your continuous love and support. Welcome to my new followers. If anyone have followed me during this time I'm dealing with this, thank you so much for following me. I welcome you. Stay tuned. More content will be coming your way. I have like 2 readings that I want to do. It could be like 2 or 3. So I'm trying to get back into my past life oracle reading, so you guys may see that between my TikTok and my YouTube. I want to do the reading, like before this happened, I was supposed to be doing a reading on, P. Diddy, Cassie, and Lori London. I want to do that too. And also, since I'm like in the Stray Kids mode, I want to do the reading that someone had requested. They wanted me to do a friendship reading on Felix and Hanja, and someone also wanted me to do a love reading on Hanja. But it is a lot, you guys. It is a lot, but I'm really looking forward to be doing all of that. Just stay tuned and please be patient, and I will have those done, okay? All right, you guys, so I gotta go. Again, thank you so much for watching the video. Be sure to leave a like. It lets me know you guys want to see more. If you guys love me from the jump and this is your first video and you don't want to lose in contact with me, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. And when you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you won't miss anything from yours truly. With that being said, I gotta go, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.